Jai Hind, everyone. Today's topic for my discussion is CRM and cloud computing. CRM basically it is customer relation management. Earlier, the CRM software is being maintained on the premise of the companies, that is the traditional CRM. But nowadays, since most of the applications now they are moving towards the cloud or over the cloud, then in that case we are also having the CRM over the cloud. So basically, what is CRM? What's the definition of CRM? It is the integration of sales, marketing, service and support strategy, process, people, technology to maximize customer acquisition, value, relationships, retention and loyalty. So if we look at this definition, then this covers all the aspects of the business along with people and technology. And why all these aspects being covered? So that to enhance their relationship with the customer. And why we need to enhance it? So that we could have more customer in our company, and these customer moreover they should be valuable assets, having good relationships. They are using the company's product and they are quite loyal to the organization. So in this way, if we are having a healthy relationship with our customer base, then the company may grow. So a company-wide business strategy designed to optimize profitability and customer satisfaction by focusing on highly defined and precise customer groups. That is, instead of working on any customer group, here we target only those customers. We require the retention of only those customers who are using that particular product. CRM is a technology that allows businesses, both large and small, to organize. We need automation, synchronization, every facet of customer interaction. That is, whatever we are going through in order to deal with our customer, everything need to be automated, and CRM provides the same. CRM system examples, it include these are the various verticals within an organization where we need the CRM for the marketing purpose, for the sales purpose, for customer service support. So why the CRM is a customer and competitive necessity? Because according to one of the research, it typically costs 5 to 10 times as much to acquire a new customer as it does to retain an existing one. So if we are having the very good retention, then this implies the company would be having a good profit. Some companies, they can boost profits by almost 100% by retaining just 5% more of their customers, and this study has been done by Harvard Business Review. A recent McKinsey study showed that the average new customer spends $24.50 at a given website in the first 3 months as a shopper. So the average repeat customer spends $52.50 every 3 months. Most companies, they lose 50% of their customers in 5 years, and due to this, the companies, they focused more on the CRM. On average, only 15% of a site's customer consider themselves loyal to it. The loyalty rating among people who had experienced a problem was only 6%. Customers who had not experienced problems indicate the customer loyalty rating of 19%. The loyalty rating among customers who had experienced problems but were satisfied with the way they were handled is 21%. And this study has been done by Digital Idea. So we could say that the focus of CRM is customers rather than product. changes in process, systems and culture. We need to devise new areas where we could give more benefits to our customers. All channels and media involved in the marketing effort, from internet to find sales. So if we have look at the CRM model, then in this case, this is our customer database. The companies who are dealing with the customers directly, they are having this database. Now this database, it is connected to the legacy applications, other applications, ERP, accounting applications, web applications, extranet applications and so on. And it is also dealing with the CRM software. Now this CRM software, it is having different modules, and these different modules, they are working together in order to gain more customers. It could be your sales and forecasting and reports, opportunity management, marketing, resource center, PIM, project management, automation. Now this CRM software is working, the customers, they are using this software either on their desktop system, or it could be your web based application, it could be a wireless application, and they are generating various reports so that it could benefit their business. We could have the your report from the manager point of view, from the sales view, marketing view, service view, support view and other views. So the communication channels in this case, they are your marketing, service, support and sales calls. CRM in cloud computing, it is a tool that is used to build a strong relationship with the customer. It is a cloud-based software that allows access from any part of the world. That is, instead of having a traditional software that is which is located within the premise of a company, now we are having the CRM software over the cloud. The customer relationship management makes sure the smooth functioning of storage of customer data like demographics, purchase behavior, pattern, history, etc. and every interaction with the customer to build strong relations and increase the sales and profit of an organization. So CRM in cloud computing, it referred to as a software that is cloud-based form for easily accessible to customers over the internet. Nowadays, many organizations, they uses the CRM cloud so that the customer can easily access information via the internet. Moreover, the computing system has become so strong that the customers can easily access it via their phones. That is, nowadays we are using the CRM applications over the mobiles. As a result, easy access to information made quick sales or conversions. Plus, the CRM cloud provides the facilities for information sharing, for backup, storing and access from any part of the world. So when we say using technology to support customer relationship management over the cloud, so we are having the CRM software which is built over the Web 2.0. We are having online communities, we are having hosted call centers, customer information management systems, blogs, wikis, social networking sites, etc. who are using this CRM software over the cloud. So these are the few CRM software packages for businesses. We are having Zoho CRM, that is the CRM provided by the Zoho company. It is a web-based, simple to set up and use, free for up to 3 users. That is a small monthly charge for additional users. No long-term contract is required. It is expandable to accommodate business growth, integrates seamlessly with Google applications and other Zoho programs. Zoho is having other collaborative applications also, so their CRM, it could collaborate with those applications also. From the Microsoft, we are having Microsoft Dynamics. It is very well supported, popular because of its overall functionality, hosted in the cloud and on-premise options. It provides both the options over the cloud as well as within the company premise. Interfaces, it can integrated easily with the Microsoft products like Microsoft Outlook, web browser, and the monthly fee based on number of users. It is chargeable. Now, from the NetSuite, we are having NetSuite CRM Plus, best for large as well as the small businesses, excellent built-in e-commerce applications, more expensive than other options, additional charges for various add-ons. Nowadays, the very popular software is the Salesforce over the cloud. A very popular package considered a top innovator by CRM experts. Many features and functions expandable to accommodate business growth. Some find it to be complicated to use. Sugar CRM, good first CRM package, easy to set up and configure. Tutorials are provided for the assistance. Basic package is free, but for the professional edition, it charges cost and it offers access to many additional tools. When we say the types of CRM systems, then the organization designs and set up the entire cloud-based system for the functioning of CRM in the cloud system, and to achieve that, organization has two different options. One is on-premise, which is also known by the name traditional system, and another one is the on-demand, that is your cloud-based system. Let's start with on-premise traditional system. In the case of an on-premise or traditional system, an organization have to own and needs to install the servers, networks and systems to get their CRM in cloud. That is, they need to purchase the CRM package, and then after that, when they get the license, they have to install it on their infrastructure. As on-premise refers to keeping the entire system of cloud computing in-house, this means an organization build an entire IT environment like server system and networks and maintain them on its own. That is, in this case, the company is having the whole system deployed within its own infrastructure, but this infrastructure is hosted over the cloud. Instead of a separate vendor or a third party application, what they are having their own software which they hosted on the over the cloud. Moreover, the organization needs to maintain and keep their data on its own, since no third party is involved. So whatever the data they are getting, they need to maintain their own data centers. So organizations that are required to keep their data safe and secure opt for on-premise CRM. That is, when the organization is dealing with some confidential information of their customers, and this customers' information need not to be leaked out, then in that case, for the security purpose, instead of using the third-party software, they can have their own software which they hosted on their own infrastructure. For example, banks have to keep their data secure regarding payment, so they maintain their own servers for this purpose. So what are the advantages of on-premise system? The organization has entire control over the system and data. It can decide about the upgradation, gradation and customization. Since the software, the CRM is in their control, then in that case, if they need to upgrade their software, or they need to make some changes, some customization, then they don't need to worry about it, because everything is under their control. Up to infrastructure is also under their control. Then how many servers they want to run, how many data centers they should have, all these decisions, they are depend on them. They can make it independently. So in that case, the customization is very easy in the case of on-premise or the traditional system. Secondly, organizations do not have to worry about the data robbery. That is hacking part. That is, they don't need to worry about the security issues. As the CRM in cloud computing is not hosted by another company, they are responsible for maintaining their own data centers. So the security part is also totally to be looked after by them only. No third party would be looking after the security on their behalf. In the case of a large number of users, the organization should opt for an on-premise system to save cost in long run, because most of the vendors charges are based on per person. So if we are having a very good customer database, for example in the case of a bank, then we are aware a bank deal with a large number of customers, and if we go for the third party, then how the third party would charge for their CRM? They are most probably they are going to charge per person. That is, whatever information they are maintaining for your customer, whatever the R&D they are doing for your customer, they are charging per person. So if you are having 1,000 persons or lakhs of persons, customers in your organization, then in that case it is best go for the on-premise system. In that would be more cost saving or budget friendly for you. But traditional system is having its own disadvantages. One of the biggest disadvantage of an on-premise system is that it cannot be used from anywhere. It can be used from only those locations or those regions where the company would provide access, because it is only used based on location and IP address. Building a mobile app is a big hassle, as the application is only working on a cloud server. So if we are having a good web-based application, then sometimes mobile application won't work, or sometimes the mobile application, it doesn't provide all the features which a particular web-based application is providing over the cloud. So there is a problem. Upgrading software can be really expensive, although as an advantage it is everything is under our control. So we could say, okay, whenever we want to go for upgradation we can, but again it is going to be expensive work, as well as it will consume the time, plus it can cause the disturbance in work as well. Small and medium firms will have a huge cost, since already they are small and medium firms, so they are already running on a tight budget. So they if they are maintaining their on premise application, then in that case they need to incur a huge cost in the name of maintaining the infrastructure, maintaining the CRM software, maintaining the data centers and so on. As the equipment and the maintenance, it should be regular in the case of CRM. Another important variant is the on-demand or cloud-based system. If you look here, so we are having everything hosted over the cloud. In the case of an on-demand or cloud-based system, an organization only need a system and an internet connection. That is, the organization need not to worry about that what kind of infrastructure, underlying infrastructure should be there, what kind of platform it need to provide, what kind of ID it should support, so that that particular web-based CRM product could run. Because all these aspects is to be looked after by the third party, then in that case the organization should have only a good system, a good internet connection, and he will just go to the vendor, get a password, user ID and password, and start using the product. Because the facility, servers, networks, database and infrastructure are all maintained by the other company. And who are the major players nowadays? Google, Salesforce, Cisco, etc. These are the major players who are hosting the cloud-based CRM. Salesforce is nowadays, you could say, it is a leading company. These organizations take the load from the company of IT infrastructure. They build the cloud storage, they build main servers, they provide the database support, as well as the security part is also looked by them. So it creates an easy functioning of CRM in cloud computing for the company. They just provide the modules, they just provide the web-based or mobile-based apps to the customer, and the customers, they just use those modules or built in the mobile app or on the web-based app, and they can start maintaining a good relationship with their customers. So what are the advantages of cloud-based system? First of all, cost saving. Since the company which need the CRM product, it does not need to create an infrastructure. It does not need to have its own servers. It does not need to have a whole IT team which can look after the maintenance part of the CRM. It has nothing in its hand, or you could say it is there is nothing in the hand of the organization. So in that case, it is saving a lot of amount from that part. So it is a cost saving, because all these aspects, they need to be maintained by the cloud vendor, and we are aware that the cloud vendor is already working on the multi-tenancy concept. Then in that case, it is charging less from you, because a lot of customers are being supported by that particular vendor. Plus the cost, hassle of maintaining and smooth functioning of CRM in cloud computing is again under the again need to be done by the third party. Providers of cloud services keep on upgrading their system. They are looking after that when their system need to be go for the upgradation, and whenever some certain customization is need to be done, then they are looking this area. So again, it is a lot of, or you could say a huge support to the organization. Plus the chances of the glitches are very low, because earlier in the traditional system, all these things need to be maintained or need to be done by the organization itself. So the organization is maintaining a whole IT department for this, but in this case, in the case of the cloud, the organization does not require the IT department for these purposes. Moreover, the data is more secure with the cloud operators and the CRM in cloud computing. It is easy to access the data anytime and anywhere. There only those regions or locations are being supported where the organization is providing the support. Whereas in the case of this, we are having the cloud application, so we are having the all the benefits of a cloud-based application, and so all the things, all the reports, they can be generated anytime and from anywhere. Hosting, providers of cloud services, they provide the, nowadays we are having mobile CRM also, as it allows the employees to download the app on their phones to access the information. Another important fact is the availability of the customization of CRM in cloud computing according to the need of organizations. Such services cost a lot for a small and medium business if they are having their own. But in the case of the cloud, the companies get more personalized and professional services at a reduced cost. but it is having its own disadvantages. Organizations, since the organizations, they don't have the full control of the data, so it's you could say a major concern for the organization if the data breach happen. So the entire all these things need to be done by the vendor, so it's a, you could say, security concern, or is a major issue in the case of cloud based application. Secondly, companies do not have control over upgrading or downgrading their system. That is, if there some upgradation is going on the software part, or there is some downtime, then again the companies or the organization, they don't have their this thing in control. Lastly, organizations have to depend upon providers for getting any work done. What are the benefits of CRM in cloud computing? Access from anywhere, flexibility, ease of installation and use, data backup, cost saving, software updates, better communication with the customer, integrations with tools. So these are the few you could say benefits of the CRM in cloud. Examples, they could be your general CRM, operational CRM, inbound CRM, fully integrated CRM, sales CRM. Everything which we are having earlier as a traditional, it could be hosted over the cloud. These are the references which I used to prepare for these slides. Thank you and Jai Hind.